Hi and welcome to this edition of Out of the Box. My name's Paul. Today we're going to be having a look at what's in this box. This is the Ubiquiti Quick Mount. The product code is Quick-Mount, M-O-U-N-T. That is literally it. Let me show you what's in here. What is it for? It is a universal mount for a lot of the Air Max range. So you can fit the nano stations, nano beams, all of those type of things that have standard fittings. This will allow you to mount it to a wall or to a pole and give you some more control over it. It's got a built-in knuckle joint so we can get some better angles and directions on it. I want to just show you quickly all the items in it, how to fit it together. Confused me the first time and there are no instructions. So first you're going to get the actual knuckle joint itself. Let me just show you that. You can obviously change that as you would expect. Has a great big long screw pointing out the end, which we'll have a look at. That confused me to start with. And it has a hole at this end where we can put the ball joints in, which I'll show you about in a moment. You are then going to get one metal ring, one mounting plate for the wall, one beveled cover, two ball joints. This one is for all the devices that have a standard connector. I've got a standard nano station here with this type of connector, which would normally go onto a pole. You'll see that this just easily slips straight into that and clips that into place. This joint here we would use on some of the other devices that have that type of connector, potentially a nano beam or a light beam, something like that. All right, so those are all the devices that you get in the box. How does this all fit together? All right, so here is our knuckle joint. It is actually held, our screw or our bolt is actually held in place here. All right, so this becomes, if you like, our screwdriver tool. So if we're going to mount this onto a wall, we're going to take this metal plate that we have here. This metal plate, this way round, it has two locking nodes there, you can see. We're going to take our cover. That just clamps into a couple of the holes in place like that. Once we've drilled our hole, we can now push this into place. It has a couple of slots. Don't know whether I can just show you those. There are a couple of slots there which match up to the cuts on this end here. So if we actually push this into place, you can actually see how it has connected there. Take our plate with our two little nodules on it, push this through, find the holes to line up, which will lock into place. All right, and our plate is now securely mounted. We can then, if you like, use this as like one big screwdriver. We've got our hole made already, and we're just going to screw that into. The whole thing is nicely fitted. Obviously, once it's fitted, we have a knuckle joint here, so we have this level of control. And obviously, depending on which way you've screwed this round, this could give you this type of movement as well. You have obviously a screw lever on this side which can release some of the pressure there for you. Just take those pieces off because we're not fitted it. And then at this end here, we can then fit in our ball joint. Let me just undo that a little bit more. Clip that into place. Let's just do that up. Turn it around this way, and obviously now as a result we also have quite a lot of movement this way. We can then take something like our nano station. Like I said, we normally just mount this to a pole with a zip tie. We can just take this, slip this down into place like this, clip it into place, and we now have our nano station fitted. Got loads of movement that way, and again we've got additional movement here, or if we had mounted it this way round like this, now we obviously have movement to change this angle as well. So we have a really flexible way of mounting this to get around corners, to allow for angles or eaves. So hopefully that's been useful. Do hop on over to our YouTube channel. We've got loads more box openings on wireless networking and firewall devices. We've got things on how to set up your point-to-point, all the things you need to know to get going and getting the most out of your Ubiquiti products and other networking products. So do have a look there. This has been the Ubiquiti Quick Mount for the Air Max range. Hopefully that's been useful. Show you all the components and a basic way to use and fit it. My name's Paul.